The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlap.
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. Jimenez gets a foot in here. Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Where? Jimenez. And it's McTominay. Now Eder Militao. And it's McTominay. Kirkez. And it's Neymar. And it's McTominay. Now Eder Militao. Chooses to go back. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Hazard. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. McTominay. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well measured. And Van Nistelrooy! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Cyprus are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. Spread it left. Hazard. Oh, shapes to shoot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Where? It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Kirkez. Kane. And it's Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's going for goal! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Takes a shot! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes tries making a foray down the right. Oh, good spread. Now it's Kane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. This might... Can he finish? It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. Pedri. He can run onto that.
That's good play from him.
Oh, just... And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
And we're underway again.
El dorsal 9.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, look at this. Messi! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. No, that's overhit. Ødegaard is flagged offside. Kane. Ambitious ball here. Oh, they could be caught. Shoots! And he hits the net. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Takes aim and crosses. Quality ball. Oh, and Van Nistelrooy! In for the pieces! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Kerkez. That pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, not quite. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. And this is Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal, pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard, great vision. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now Kerkez. Ødegaard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McTominay. Now Kerkez. And here's Kane. Madrid have it back and can go again. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But he's opted for the long pass. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's a sharp pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bruno Fernandes. Thinks about Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. And he's being shifted off it. Kane, and he's away. Bruno Fernandes, he's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
2 minutos de descuento.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar with the delivery. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.